this press briefing. It is my pleasure to welcome you, gentlemen of the press, to this press briefing, being that you are our partners in crime fighting in the state. Ebonyi State, as we know it today, is the most peaceful state among the states in the southeast geopolitical zone of the country. This is principally so as a result of the peaceful disposition of the people of the state and the residents alike. However, the above humble assessment of the peaceful nature of the state does not in any way foreclose the existence of pockets of criminal elements in the state, as crime, no matter how minimal, is common in every human habitation. The existence of some few criminal elements or deviants in the state is the whole essence of policing our environment for purposes of reducing their operation to its barest minimum, so that peace and security will reign supreme in the state. So far, permit me to say a very big thank you to the crop of pressmen in the state, and indeed to the state's chief executive, His Excellency, Right Honourable Builder Francis Nwifuru, for identifying with us in carrying out the hardest task of giving peace to our people. May I further appeal for your continuous support and assistance in our fighting against crimes and criminality in the state. This you can do by not only communicating useful information to my office in the spirit of, if you see or hear something wrong, report sent to the police, but also by using their good outfits in sensitizing the people on the danger inherent in committing crime, and by so doing, Ebonyi State will remain peaceful. On that note, gentlemen of the 4th Estate, I have the honor to present to you or showcase to you our most achievements, our modest achievements within this short period. 1. Rescue of Reverend Father Joseph Azubike and 3 others who were kidnapped on 10th July at Isu Onisha local government. They have since been reunited with their family. Secondly, recovery of the following arms and ammunition by the men of this command: 3 AK-47, 1 AR rifle, 2 den guns, 1 pump action, 1 fabricated cut-to-size gun, 20 live AK-47 ammunition from some criminal elements operating in the state. Another achievement is also on busting a fraudulent employment syndicate that have been defrauding some unsuspecting and innocent Nigerians of their hard-earned resources in the pretense of securing non-existing federal jobs and fake contract jobs for them. The arrested criminals who have confessed to their commission of the various crimes will be charged to court after our preliminary investigations. While thanking you again and again for your time, I urge you to keep partnering with the command in the effort to make our dear state safe and peaceful. And by so doing, the state government will find it easier to develop the state beyond this level it is now. Thank you, and be blessed as always.
So the Commissioner of Police further moved to show the press and the general public some of the items recovered from the kidnappers and the fraudsters and of course the impersonators. Okay, so these ones were held for kidnapping and murder. The other one was for fraud and conspiracy. So these items were recovered from them. Items recovered from them included a vulture, generator set, 3 live tortoises, that's goats, okay, that's he-goat. So we also had a few interviews with some of the suspected criminals, and this is what they had to say to the press and of course the general public.
Talk out, talk loud. No, no worry. Carry your hand up.
Arrested somebody on the way. So because these people and they're going to get back. So I arrested a man. I meet him by one of our brothers' sons. So we run away and meet him in my house. There's somebody, HMU and Yoji, arrest the man. I meet him, told him, said that make I leave this man, you kill him, I police to know. At any time, the thing will happen. I'm the person who call and mention your name. The people will not agree to go to kill the man, and again,
with these people, you know them, this way.
I know all of them because he is my village.
Then they here now?
Yeah?
Any of them they?
So any of them they here now.
Okay,
and
so
as we they here now, you should refuse say that you know they do anything. Why? Because I am here. I am the person who give the man food and give him water, make the job. And you greet me. I run away, meet elders. Tell elders this is what is happening. You know grief. Allow the person, you go and kill her. I carry a stick, go and clean the place. The time the thing will happen. I will tell him that this is the place we bury the man. And actually, I read there. One of the policemen followed me there for that day. I go there. One of our brothers, they here now. Who pushed me to make I look, and said, no, I had to go to the place. Because it don't happen.
what did happen? Sorry, what did happen?
I don't go to show the place. Carry the police go and show the
What's the name of the village?
Where the person may not talk pointing. Now this one they here.
I don't want to hear.
Oh yeah, age you can.
Sorry, what is your name?
My name is the other side, the market.
Okay, so why police bring you here? What did they say happen?
My person carry the person go here now. Now the person when he was by carry the way the man carry where they arrest him was back. After where they arrest him was back. What is called release that man? One thing they are saying to bring the wife come back. That they are here.
What is your connection with these people? Who carry the pikin? The person will get the pikin.
How are you connected to them? From me, the sister, my girlfriend. And how can you take where I can
Jesus!
Sir! With the permission, enter the guard! Say 3 men stand first! Immediate control! Take space!
Command, I am most delighted to welcome you, sir, and your entourage on your working visit to Ebonyi State Command. Ebonyi Police Command came to be when Ebonyi State was created in 1996. The command has 6 police area commands and 21 police divisions, including Marine Station. I am less than a month old in the state as the 26th Commissioner of Police in the command. However, the terrain is not new to me, as I have served in the command for a period of 5 years as ACCID. Generally, Ebonyi State is relatively peaceful, as the officers and men of the command are really putting in their best in our fight against criminal elements in the state. Challenges. Sir, naturally, the command has some challenges, ranging from shortage of patrol vehicles to shortage of manpower. Our achievements. May I inform you, sir, that within these few days that I reported in the command was able to achieve as follows: rescue a Reverend Father and 3 others that were kidnapped in Onisha local government area of the state. We have since reunited the victims with their family. 2, we also recovered arms and ammunition, and I list them: 3 AK-47 rifles, 1 AK AR rifle, 2 den guns, 1 pump action gun, and a fabricated cut-to-size gun, 20 live ammunition of AK rifle. All were recovered from criminal elements operating in some parts of the state. We further busted a fraudulent employment syndicate that have been defrauding some unsuspecting and innocent Nigerians of their hard-earned resources in the pretense of securing non-existing federal jobs and fake contract jobs for them. Furthermore, the arrested suspects who have confessed to the offense will be charged to court after our preliminary investigations. My AIG, sir, let me salute you once more for this inspiring visit to the command. It has no doubt boosted our morale and redoubled our efforts towards fighting crimes and criminalities in the state. It is also my sincere prayer that our good Lord, who brought you and your entourage safe to this command, will grant you similar grace as you go back to your base.
This is an all senior officer.
I heard the PRO's 9 introduction, but I like to do my own introduction. My name is Echeng. I am a son to a retired police sergeant. I am very delighted to be in Ebonyi Police Command today. It happens to be my first point of call. I'm visiting you today for obvious reasons. First, I bring you greetings from the Inspector General of Police and also the supervising DIG who is from this particular state, DIG Frank Mba. I want to start by saying that Ebonyi State as a command under the present CP has done remarkably well. Invariably, I am saying that Ebonyi command has done very, very well. If you ask me, I am supervising 3 states, Abia State, Ebonyi State, and Imo State. Presently, I think Ebonyi is on top of my scale in terms of performance. But we have to sustain this tempo. We are very aware and conscious of the insecurity that exists in this part of the geopolitical zone, that is the Southeast. For us, it's not a new thing again, but I want us to talk about it. We are aware that there is insurgency in the states, there is kidnapping for ransom, there is robbery and other vices in the state, just like every other state in the Southeast geopolitical zone. Ours is not an exception. It's a challenge that has come to stay, and it's a challenge that has us at the forefront. This is an internal security issue, and the police is at the apex of internal security. Other people come to support us. I say this because this fight, we have to fight. There is no turning back in this fight. This fight, we are not going to wait until somebody comes to attack our division. We are not going to wait until somebody comes to attack us, until somebody comes to attack the divisional police headquarters or the command headquarters. We have to take this fight to the people. That is the only way to continue to push them away from us. When we strike them, when we hit them hard, it takes time for them to reorganize. I'm saying this because we cannot shy away from our responsibilities. We are here because the federal government says so. We are here because it is our primary responsibility to provide protection for everybody and also their properties in this particular state. And we have to continue to do that. The good thing about it all is that the present Inspector General of Police has come out to say that we must have to occupy our own space as a leading agency when it comes to internal security. We have to occupy that space. We should realize that policing is about the people. Without the people, we cannot be here in this state to do any police work. We have to be firm, we have to be very professional, but we have to be seen to do our duty when the calls come. I want to emphasize that people should not make mockery of us in any way. Miscreants should not attack you and you turn your back and begin to run. Operationally, from what I know, when you turn your back, the chances of being killed is almost 80%. We have all been trained and we know exactly what to do at any given time. There is no reason to panic. The federal government trained you, gave you uniform and bought arms for you. That stupid man who is on the street there is hiding. We don't know how he got his arms. We don't know where he trained. He can't be better than you, for God's sake. He cannot be better than you. What I'm saying is that we should learn to stand and defend ourselves and defend our turf. We have to learn to fight. We have to learn to fight. There is nothing to be scared about. The good thing is that you have killed some of these miscreants or hoodlums, despite the chains or charms they tie around themselves, despite the drugs they take. It tells you one thing, that they can be killed, that are not invisible. When you see them charge on you, what they have is just the drugs and the false hope of invisibility because of what they tie around the waist. But we have taken them down. We cannot afford to fail the people, the good people of this state. The people should have security that they deserve. They should be able to go about their lawful business unchallenged. They should be able to sleep with their eyes closed. That is what we want in this state. And thank God that the leadership is giving just that. Within the 1 month that he has been in office, remarkable achievements have been gotten in this state. And it is as a result of your resolve to stand and fight. It is as a result of your resolve to take the fight to these people. It is as a result of your resolve to make sure and let them know that no place is unreachable for the security of this state to get to. That no matter where they are, they can be dislodged. The only stumbling block that they have between them and what they want to achieve. And they know that when they hit you, they get their arms and their ammunitions. Don't give them that oxygen to breathe. Make sure you continue to smoke them wherever they are. Make sure you continue to put pressure on these people wherever they are. They cannot tell us what to do. They cannot. They cannot tell us what to do. Your loyalty is to this country called Nigeria, and your loyalty is to the Nigerian Police Force. I understand from where I came from, because before I became this AIG, I was a CP Anambra State, which places us on the same geopolitical zone. It was a very rough one. I understand that there are some of us here that are sympathizers. We cannot do that. If you are a sympathizer to this cause, you are an enemy of the police. You are an enemy of the police. Because you are the first person to kill your colleague. And we don't want that to suffice in any way. We don't want that to suffice in any way. We are going to talk about other things, like discipline, which must be enforced in the Nigerian Police Force. Take out discipline, there is no uniform. Take out the rank, then everybody is equal. There will be chain of command anywhere. There must be discipline. You must be seen to be disciplined. You are not the only agency that is operating or fighting in this time of insurgency or insecurity in the country. Wherever you are, you must have to establish yourself. And remember that these particular fights cannot be won by you alone. There are other people who are there to do this job with you. Accord them respect. There have to be synergy at all times. Cooperate with whoever you have to cooperate to achieve your results. It doesn't really matter who at the end of the day say, I did it. The most important thing is that the enemy has been taken out. So always try to look at other people and treat them with courtesy and treat them with respect. You will gain their respect too. We have said it, policing is about the people. Know that one day, this uniform you wear, you will leave the uniform and become a civilian. Please try as much as possible to police with a human face. Don't do things that people will curse you. Do things also that people will say, God bless a policeman. When I introduce myself, I say I'm a son to a police sergeant, a retired police sergeant. Most of you didn't know why I said so. I want to encourage you that it is possible. If my late father left the police as a sergeant and I'm sitting down here today as an assistant inspector general of police, that is something that should spur you up. Look at your families. Give your family the best that they deserve. Educate the children, because that is the only way up. If you join this job as a constable, your child should not join the job as a constable. We have a cadet scheme, and it is open to you. If you are not there, it's because you don't want to be there. I think by the time your child gets to academy for an interview and say, I am a child of a police officer, that is a plus already for you against any other person. Encourage your children to go to school.